Welcome, everybody. It has been a long time, but I appreciate you being here. And welcome back to the stream. My name is Rich. This is my stream. It is Tuesday, May 11th, and we are going to be playing 3 rounds of Old School Magic tonight. So I appreciate you all being here. This is my regularly scheduled stream where I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Also, you can join me for X Point Old School on Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern, where I host 2 players from the X Point Old School group who are playing in their tournament. So, appreciate everybody who is being here. I missed doing this last week. I was actually I was watching the stream for our friend Entrox, so I was unavailable. I was actually out of town, and I appreciate everybody being here. The little one, hi Rich, been a viewer for a few weeks now. Just wanted to say thank you for the excellent content. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Bruins, you are the man, gifting out some subs to some of the viewers. I definitely appreciate it. I am a little bit behind on my mail, so I will get you some stuff out hopefully later this week. All right, so let's take a look at what we are running today. Blue-white aggro. So I've got 20 creatures, 20 lands, and 20 spells. Pretty old school type of formula. It is something that people liked to play way back. Was 20 lands, 20 spells, 20 creatures. So I definitely decided to harken back to days of yore and put this deck together. So we've got 2 Juggernauts, 4 copies of Thunder Spirit, 4 copies of Serendib Efreet, 4 copies of Suicidal Lions, 4 Zephyr Falcons, and 2 Sarah Angels. And then a bunch of restricted cards, Counterspell, a Psyblast, an Armageddon, a Divine Offering, 2 copies of Spirit Link, 2 Disenchants, and 2 Swords of Plowshares, along with my 20 lands. And then out of our sideboard, another Disenchant, 2 copies of Sleight of Mind, 2 more Swords of Plowshares, 3 Blue Elemental Blast, 2 Counterspells, 2 Control Magic, a Dust to Dust, a Karma, and an Armageddon. So I am looking forward to playing this deck. It is a twist on something that I've played before. It's been several months since I have played anything similar to this, so I am looking forward to it. And we are waiting for our first round opponent, who is Chris Thompson. So I do not know if I've played against Chris before, so I will tag him. And we will see what we can do about getting him in here. I need to turn the volume down on that because Old School Guard has gifted some subs as well, and Bruins, and you guys are totally awesome. I definitely appreciate you all being here. So we are going to let our opponent in.
Hey, bud.
Hey, how's it going, Chris?
Good, man. How are you?
Okay, having a hard time hearing you.
I could turn my volume up. Give me a second.
Yeah, there we go. I want to make sure
Does
that...
this work? I could turn it up even more.
Yep, that works. Okay.
Okay.
Let me adjust the stream for your play area. There we go. Alrighty.
Okay, awesome. Sorry, my desk is a mess.
No, it's all good. You're allowed to have a mess of a desk. So what people don't see, that is the mess that is way up here.
Yeah.
But you know, is what it is. It's off camera. You guys can't see it. You guys get to see the neat stuff, the cool stuff, and whatnot. So.
Yeah, my mess is contained in all of those boxes there, and then my horrific build pile.
Yeah. I've got piles of stuff here that I've been meaning to put some cards back where they belong. I just haven't done it. So.
Yep. I mean, that's
But it's one of those things. And then I've got a pile of playmats over there that I'm going to eventually organize and hang up instead of having them in a pile. And all kinds of other stuff going on. So, all right. Would you like to choose even or odd?
Yeah, odd's fine.
Odd. Okay. It is odd. Cool. It is a 5.
I'll play.
All right.
You want to cut in any sort of way?
Just cut in half. You're fine.
Okay.
All right. So you said you're going to play, right?
Yes.
Well, good luck, sir.
Yeah, good luck, man. I'll keep this hand.
I'll keep as well.
Okay. Mountain, Sapphire, pass turn.
Seems good. I'll draw.
Yeah.
And I will play a Tundra, and I will say go.
Alright. I'll draw. Island. I'm gonna Psychic Venom your Tundra.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
I will draw. And I will play another Tundra.
Yep.
And I will say go.
I'll draw. I'll drop a Maze of Ith.
Okay.
I'll pass turn. I have an upkeep effect.
Hold on. On your end step.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to take 2. And I'm going to disenchant the Psychic Venom.
In response, I'm gonna Ancestral Recall.
Okay. How many cards does that bring you up to?
6.
Okay.
Alright. Psychic Venom's gone.
Okay. And there is a lot of glare on that Maze of Ith, man.
Ooh. Sorry, man.
No,
Let me,
you're fine. Okay, so I will untap.
just...
Do you want to do anything during my upkeep?
No, I'll pass. I'm gonna try to adjust some lights.
I will draw. I will play a Mishra's Factory, and then I will cast a Thunder Spirit. And then I will say go. Ooh.
Yeah, he resolves.
Okay. No, that's fine. Go ahead.
Draw. Tabernacle of the Pendervale.
That is a card. I got nothing.
Then I will pass turn.
Okay. Upkeep. Trigger from the Tabernacle.
Yep.
I will pay it.
Okay.
I will draw. And I will play a City of Brass. I'm going to activate my factory.
Yep.
And I'll attack for 4.
I will Lightning Bolt the factory.
Okay.
And I'll Maze of Ith the...
Okay. And I will take a point. Go down to 17 for Savannah Lions.
Sounds great.
And you can go.
Land. I'm gonna Psychic Venom the Tundra again.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. 2 triggers.
Correct.
I will take a point. And I will pay for both of them. 16.
Alright.
I will draw. And I will play a City of Brass. And I will attack for 4.
Okay. I'm gonna Maze the Flyer. It's fine.
Okay.
And I'll take 2. I'm
Take
at
2.
18.
Put you at 18. Alright, and you can go.
Draw. And I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. 2 triggers.
Yep. In response to the 2 triggers, I'm gonna mana short you.
I'm going to take one to mana drain your mana short.
Absolutely.
All right. My
Triggers are still on the
I
stack.
will. I won't pay for either.
Okay.
I will draw. I've got 3 mana.
Correct.
I'll take 3 for a Sarah Angel.
Sure.
And you can go. I'm at 12.
Draw. Play an island. Play mana barbs.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I'll take a point, pay for the Sarah.
Yep.
Draw. Attack for 4.
I'll maze.
Okay. Play a Mock Sapphire.
Yep.
And you can go.
I'll Psychic Venom the other Tundra.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
Upkeep trigger. Alright, so you took damage for that, right? 2?
From...
The mana barbs?
Correct, yes. So I'm at 16.
Okay. Alright. Upkeep trigger. I'll pay with my Sapphire.
Yep.
And then I will draw. I will attack for 4.
I'll maze with it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Draw. I'll pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep trigger.
Upkeep trigger on the stack. I'll take 1, 2 damage, and I'll mana short you.
Puts you at 14. 2, 4. I will take 6.
You'll take more than that.
No, I'm not tapping them for mana. Mana short doesn't tap them for mana. Right? Does mana
Opponent's
board...
lands are tapped and opponent's mana pool is emptied.
Correct.
So I believe
but
they're
does mana
tapped
short
for-
say if they're tapped or if they're tapped for mana?
Check.
Or mana barbs, sorry.
Let's check.
Whenever a player taps a land for mana, so I'm not tapping any of my lands for mana because mana short says tap all lands.
Okay.
All right, so I don't take any mana barbs damage. All right, so I'm gonna pay for
Correct,
my
yeah. Yep.
pay for my
So
angel
it'd be...
with
Yep.
yeah,
You're right.
pay for my angel with the mocks, and I will draw. I'm
What are
at
you
5.
at currently?
I'm sorry.
5. Okay. You're at 5?
I'm at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand. Attack with a Sarah Angel.
Maze with it.
Yep. Go ahead. Yeah, getting 3 of your Psychic Venoms, getting 2 mana shorts, and getting your 2 restricted lands has been pretty good for you, not gonna lie.
Yep. Helps. It's good to be good, but it's better to be lucky.
Yep.
I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep trigger.
Yep.
Pay with the mocks. Draw. Attack with the Sarah Angel.
Maze with.
Yep. Go ahead.
Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep trigger.
Yep.
Pay with the mocks.
Yep.
Draw. Attack with the Sarah Angel.
Maze with.
Yep. Go ahead.
Pass turn.
Upkeep, same thing.
Yep.
Draw.
Essentially just playing draw go at this point.
Play another City Brass.
Yeah.
Attack.
If.
Say go.
Pass turn.
Same thing.
Yeah. Mana short in the upkeep while the trigger's on the stack.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That doesn't matter. You could have mana shorted at any point in time. I can't counter it because I have 2 little life.
The mana barbs.
Yeah.
Yep. And I had a bolt in hand. I was just waiting for 2 damage.
No.
So.
No, it's all good. All right. So we will do this, and let's go into the sideboard, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, we made some changes, so we will see how we can do.
I'm boarding in 5.
Okay. You don't have to tell me that, but okay.
Figured you might want to know. Pile 1's fine. Play the same one.
Yeah, just put the middle on top. You're fine. And I will play first. Good luck.
Yep, good luck, man. 3, 7.
I will keep.
We'll also keep.
Island. Soul Ring. Go ahead.
Volcanic Insel. Go.
Untap. Draw. Pearl. Plains. Juggernaut. Go ahead.
He's a 5/3, correct?
Correct.
I'll bolt him.
I'm going to respond in Ancestral myself.
Yeah.
Juggernaut down.
Yep. Done.
Yeah, go ahead.
Didn't know if you had another box coming in. Mountain time walk?
Sure.
Yeah, sad time walk. Island pastor.
Untap. Draw. Tundra. Go ahead.
Maze of Ith.
Sure.
Pastor.
Draw. Tundra. Thunder Spirit. Go ahead.
And to turn lightning bolt it.
Okay.
Factory.
Sure. How many cards do you have left?
4.
Okay.
Pastor.
Untap. Draw. Factory.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Another volcanic. Pastor.
Draw. Go ahead.
Island. Go ahead.
Juggernaut.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Tabernacle.
Okay.
Icy manipulator.
Okay.
Pastor.
Untap. Trigger.
Yep.
Pay.
Yep.
Draw. Caracas.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Declare my attack.
Okay.
Juggernaut.
Sure. Yeah. There it is.
Okay. Thunder Spirit.
Okay.
And you can go.
End of turn. Tap down the missions.
Okay.
Fireball for 3 on the Juggernaut.
Counterspell.
Counter your counter spell.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Cards in hand.
2.
All right. Untap. Upkeep trigger.
Yep.
Pay.
Yep.
Draw. Do you have any mana available?
No mana available, no. Coming in for 2.
Activate my factory.
Yeah.
Attack with both.
Yep, I'll hit the spirit.
Okay, take 2.
I'll take 2. I'm at 18.
Savannah Alliance.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Can you move the cards on screen, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry, I'm trying to avoid this glare. I'm gonna have to buy a better light. We will pass turn.
Untap. 2 triggers on my upkeep. Pay for both.
Yep.
Draw. Declare my attack.
Yeah. Any other taggers?
Just him.
He's coming back.
Okay. Go ahead.
Another icy manipulator.
Mana drain.
Yeah, you can have the mana. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep 2 triggers.
Yeah.
I'll pay.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
I'll use. You have 2 cards.
Correct.
I'll use 3 of my mana for a Sarah Angel.
Yeah, it results.
I'll use 1 and the factory for a Chaos Orb.
Yeah.
I will activate the Chaos Orb.
Okay. Targeting.
I'm not targeting anything. Does it resolve?
Yeah, it resolves.
Okay. So
Just
use
wherever
my
you go.
Sarah Angel as your Maze of Ith.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yep.
Declare my attack.
I'm gonna icy the spirit.
Okay. And you can go.
Sapphire.
Yep.
Recall. Getting the Maze of Ith again.
Okay.
Playing the Maze of Ith.
Yep.
Passing turn.
Untap. No cards?
No cards in hand.
Okay. Upkeep, I'll pay the 3.
Okay.
I will draw. I will attack with the 2 flyers.
I'm going to tap down on declaration of attack.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then I'm going to maze the other one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Sarah's tap. Yep, you got it.
And you can go.
Go ahead. Pastor.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Pay 3.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Declare my attack.
Tap down the angel.
Yep. Go ahead.
Pass turn.
End step. Disenchant the icy.
Icy is disenchanted.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yep.
Triggers.
Yep.
Pay 3. Draw. Declare my attack.
Yes.
Swing them both flyers.
Yep. Maze the Angel, I'll take 2. I'm at 16.
And I will pass the turn.
Yep. I'll cast a Blood Moon. And then pass.
Did you say you're casting a Blood Moon?
Correct. Yes. Did you want to?
Yeah,
Respond.
sure, that resolves.
Okay. Oh, I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Is that the card
That's all
that
right.
I can't see?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's fine. I'm gonna scoop at that point. That was a stupid mistake.
Yeah. All right. It's like I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm all right with that because all
Yep.
of your stuff is lands that is causing
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's what I get for.
Yeah, that was silly.
Yeah, that was a bad play.
It's like you're holding
Waiting
me,
the whole
you're
time.
you're holding down the fort with your restricted lands, and you got them all on the table, and then you're
Yep.
making them all go away on your own. You're doing my job for
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, man. Just waiting on 1 mana short to wipe your side.
It wouldn't have happened because I had the artifacts.
Oh yeah, I guess you could have paid for.
I had 3 mana for artifact mana.
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't playing more creatures. I had more in my hand.
Yeah.
I just I didn't want to get blown out by something huge like that. I didn't want you to like shatter my soul ring and then mana short me on my upkeep and take care of all my creatures. So
Do that. Oh no. Yeah, it was an interesting game. No psychic venoms, no mana shorts at all that game.
yeah, that was rather
all
interesting.
All the plenty of removal for a little while there, but not enough to. There was no damage on the board. It would have taken us. If I didn't play the Bloody Moon, it would probably been another 40-minute game.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I'm looking at what I've got and I'm looking at what you got. It's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
Exactly. Yeah. Didn't even think about it. It was hilarious.
It's like I am playing a lot of basics, and
Yeah.
the non-basic are what's killing me. So I was okay with it, man.
Yep. All right. Any cuts you want? I'll just.
No, you're good, man.
I'll play.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, man. Ooh, I throw that back. A whole lot of no land.
I will keep.
That's one thing this deck isn't short on is land.
Yeah.
2, 3, 3, 1. Alright, got some land that time.
Appreciate everybody who is watching the stream right now. if you join my Discord, the link is in the chat right now. You actually get to take a look at my decks early, and then I also bounce ideas off people in the Discord if I do decide to make changes and whatnot to the stream. So, all right. So you bottom one, and now you're playing Volcanic and saying go.
That is correct.
All right. So you've got 5 cards in hand, right?
Correct.
And I will draw. And I will play a Tundra, and I will say go.
Mishra's Psychic Venom, the Tundra.
Have response. Ancestral myself.
Yeah, it's
1,
a good response.
2, 3. Okay. All set?
It's on you. Yeah.
Untap. Draw. I will play another Tundra. And I will take 2 for a time walk.
Yep. Always nice to take an extra turn.
No. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. So I'm going to discard a City of Brass. Move to my next turn. I will draw. I will play a Plains and a Savannah Lines.
Okay.
And you can go.
I'll play a Sapphire.
Sure.
Maze of Ith.
Of course.
Yeah, apparently every game, man.
Yeah.
Feels strange. Go ahead.
Untap.
Yeah.
Draw. Island.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. Pass turn.
Draw. Island. Go ahead.
Draw. Volcanic.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. Island.
Yep.
Thunder Spirit.
I'll mana drain it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Draw. 3 mana in my.
Yep. 3
pool.
mana.
Mana barbs.
Mana drain.
Power sink it for 2.
I will take 2.
Yep. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Cards in hand?
2, sorry.
Okay. I'm going to take 5.
Yeah, it's a good 5 to take, though.
Yeah, I'm at 11.
Okay.
And, you can go.
Draw. I play a mountain. I'm going to control magic the Sarah.
So you're going to take 3,
Yes.
put you at 17.
Correct. To control magic the Sarah Angel.
Cards in hand?
1.
I'm going to respond.
Yeah.
I'll take 3. I'm going to
Okay.
swords my own Sarah.
Absolutely good move, man.
Yep. And then I'll gain
Real
4.
good move, actually.
I'm at 12.
Yeah.
All
Go
set?
for it. Yeah, no, that's great.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Volcanic Island. Pass turn.
You have one card?
Correct.
Okay. Draw. Go ahead.
Mox.
Yep.
Pass.
Draw. Go.
Pass turn. 2 cards.
Draw. Go ahead.
Pass turn. 3 cards.
Draw. Caracas. Go ahead.
Yeah. Pass turn. 4 cards.
Draw. Factory. Go ahead.
Okay. 5 cards. Go ahead.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to take a point. I'm going to cast Alliance. I'm at 11.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Resolves.
7 cards.
I have 5 cards. My turn. I draw. I now have 6 cards. Play an island. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Play planes. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Play a mountain.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. I'm going to move to my end step. I have 8 cards.
Okay.
All right. Then I'll discard a Serendip. Go ahead.
That's good. Draw. Tap 2 to Psychic Venom your... I guess we'll do the Mishras.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
Draw. You have how many cards?
5.
I'm going to play a Pearl.
Yeah.
Play Alliance.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. Life total?
I'm at 11 and I've got you at 17.
Lightning bolt you?
I'm at 8.
I'll pass turn then.
Untap. Draw. Sapphire. Attack with all the lions.
Activate the Mishras.
Divine Offering the Mishras.
Sure. Pump the Mishras for fun.
Okay.
Maze of Ith, one of them.
Okay. Take 4.
Correct. I'm at 13.
And you can go.
Sure. I'll take 1 damage, and I'm gonna Wheel of Fortune.
Okay. Spirit Link, Talaria, Zephyr Falcon, Tundra, and
Yeah.
Tib.
3 energy fluxes and a couple counter spells. So
3 energy fluxes when you play more artifacts than I do. Interesting.
yeah, they should have been sided out. I was just not thinking it through. I'll pay 2 more to Time Walk.
Okay, so you take 2 down to 10.
Correct.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're at 8.
Correct.
Draw.
You have 3 bolts.
Not quite. All right. I will pass turn. I have an effect on your upkeep, though.
All right. Untap. Upkeep.
Upkeep is a mana short.
So you take 1 for that. You're at 9.
Correct.
Okay, I'll take 4.
Okay. Then I'll double bolt you.
Okay. That's the game, sir.
Good game. That was a weird one, man.
Yeah. I have Armageddons in the deck, and
Oh, that would be yeah.
yeah.
That
Like
would
I mean, it would have been nice to draw one. Oh, there's one hanging out at the bottom.
Yeah, the
there's
Armageddons would totally wreck this because it's so land dependent. It's such a weird way. Like it's such a bizarre deck. It's,
yeah,
you can't really plan against
getting the maze all 3 games is what hurt. Like I was able to deal with the Tabernacle because you know drawing the lands, but getting the maze all 3 games, and then you were able to get the recall, the 1 game to get back.
Yeah, to get the maze back. Yeah.
Yeah, the maze.
Although I screwed myself on that game, which was hilarious.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean, this deck is definitely not meta or standard in any way, so it's kind of a rough to play. Like you have no real basis. Like there's Amnesia in it. I was thinking about Amnesia and you right after the wheel, but
I mean, you would have had to take
a gamble.
You would have to take 6 to do it.
Yeah, it would have been 6 to do it, and then it would have been to like hoping you didn't have a counter. Like I had the power sink, but the math just didn't add up. But hopefully the mana short resolving was like just lucky enough to have 2 bolts in hand after that wheel.
Yeah. It was that was definitely good for you. Like I mean, if I could have drawn another disenchant at some point in time, it would have been decent. But win some,
Armageddons though. Yeah, the Armageddons would absolutely have. Just
I mean that's what I was hoping for. And then when you wheeled, I was hoping it's like okay, well I'm drawing 7 more cards. It's like we're on like turn 12. I've already ancestraled, so maybe I can get there. But I didn't get another turn, which didn't matter because I didn't draw the Armageddon anyway. So.
Yeah.
But I kept the swords in just for a play just like that if I needed to.
That was an excellent play. Yeah, I figured you would have sorted out all the creature removal just because, like...
The only reason the swords were in there was just in case something like that happened. I boarded out 2 of my dibs because of the fact that I didn't want to be taking damage from my stuff and from yours. But I drew both of the other dibs. And I drew the first dib the turn after you played the Mazaveth. So that was pretty crappy timing from my deck. But what are you gonna do, right? I mean, it's part of it. So
yeah, it was good games though. I mean, it's I love seeing a kind of a unique deck, a sort of
Yeah. I mean, your deck and your draws matched up very, very well against me. So it was pretty good. I have 20 creatures in the deck. So.
Oh wow! Yeah.
And the fact that you were able to keep me at bay with the restricted lands and with the red removal was pretty good. All right. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the games. All right, you take care.
Yeah, it was great playing with you. Take care, man.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Well, we did not get there, chat. He punted game number 2, and I just couldn't draw an Armageddon for the life of me. I couldn't draw timely counterspells or disenchants. It was frustrating, not gonna lie. But I was hoping that it was going to be good. Dear Rich, can you take a review of the Mana Short card? Always love the card for the art, but can't explain why. Verbiage is interesting because it talks of emptying the mana pool, but the lands aren't tapped for mana. Thoughts on that? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a fun card. I only own 3 of them. I do want to get a 4th one. I was bidding on an artist proof and I did not win it. So is what it is. But it is rather weird. It does tap the lands. We'll bring up the bring it up in chat. So tap all lands target player controls, and that player loses all unspent mana. So that was pretty clutch for him to draw that off the wheel. I mean, he drew 7 cards, and he hadn't been drawing a payoff for several turns. So, I mean, he was bound to draw something. Tap all the lands, then lose the unspent mana, which is pretty good. I think that it is cool. What is really nice about Mana Short is the current ruling. It says tap all lands that they control. It isn't like Power Sink, where Power Sink taps the mana producing lands. We'll bring up Power Sink as a comparison. So Power Sink says tap all lands with mana abilities they control, where Mana Short taps all lands. So if they have something like a Maze of Ith or something that doesn't tap for mana, a Mana Short's going to tap that as well, whereas a Power Sink isn't going to tap those. So Mana Short is a decent card. It doesn't see a lot of play. It is kind of like a mini Time Walk, but in old school Magic there are the Moxen, Soul Ring, and sometimes the other mana rock, Felwar Stone, and they, because of the mana rocks, Mana Short isn't nearly as good as it could be, but it is still a pretty decent card. I definitely think that when it was printed, it there weren't any lands that didn't tap for mana back in alpha, beta. Back in those times. So that's why it's printed the way that it is, where Power Sync, the way that Power Sync was printed is that it shows that you have to tap all your lands for mana, and that's the reason that Power Sync doesn't tap your non-mana producing lands. So I mean, it's a pretty cool card. It's a really, really nice concept for a card. We'll see what happens in our next rounds. I'm hoping don't have to play against that. That was brutal. That was really, really brutal. And that isn't a tier deck. That is definitely something. That is a brew. It is better than what I was playing before with Psychic Venom. I never even thought about the Mana Barbs. So that was pretty nifty on his part, and then him having the Tabernacle in there, and then the main deck energy fluxes. So that is really, really nifty. So what's really, really cool about both those cards, Energy Flux and Tabernacle Pendrell Veil, they add text to cards. So that means that each one of my creatures has, at the beginning of my upkeep, pay 1, or each of my artifacts would have, at the beginning of my upkeep, pay 2. So put all of those triggers on the stack. He can Mana Short me, and if I don't have artifacts, then once those triggers resolve, I can't pay. So that is pretty cool. It is a nifty interaction, and it looks like I have an opponent, Steven Adams. So let's bring him in. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Rich. How you doing?
Good. We lost a heartbreaker in that first one, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's let me update my stream record to the 0-1 bracket.
Yeah.
And we are now in round number 2. So True King is asking, so the player loses all unspent mana isn't referring to those lands, but any mana that was already in the mana pool. Yeah, and the reason that mana short is worded like that is so that you can't tap your lands for mana in response and let the mana short resolve and then use that unspent mana. So, all right, so let's take a look. I just want to make sure that I de-sideboarded properly. Because some of the cards that I have in my main deck are also in the sideboard.
All right.
How'd your first match go?
Oh, I got stomped.
Who'd you play against?
Yeah. Matt Mesa. I think he's kind of
Yeah.
new.
Yeah, he's a spiky player. He tries to play tier 1 decks and he always plays to win. So
Yeah.
Huh.
He. Yep. I got Mirror Universe.
oh jeez.
Yeah. The first game was just serendiped out of the game, and then second game just Mirror Universe.
Well,
So.
all right. You want to choose even or odd?
Yep. I'll do even.
It is even. It is a 4.
Okay. All right.
And you can put 2 on top of 1, both on top of 3.
Yep. Yep. You can do the same. 2 on 1 on 3.
All right. And best of luck.
Yep. You too.
Thank you. Yeah, let me reset our life totals, reset the match score. You good?
Yep. I'm good.
All right, so am I.
All right. I'll play a Badlands and pass.
Okay, draw. Plains, Savannah Lions. Go ahead.
All right. I will bolt the line.
Sure.
Untap. Draw. Swamp. Jet. Him.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How about 1 and 2?
1 and 2. You get a disenchant and a balance.
Okay. And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. City of Brass. I'll take a point. Is that for Falcon?
Yep.
Go ahead.
So, draw. I'll play a Drudge Skeleton
Sure.
and pass.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 1.
Go to 19.
And I will pass.
Tap. Draw. Badlands. I'll swing with the skeleton.
Okay, 18.
And disc.
Sure.
All right. I'll pass.
End step. I'll take a point. Disenchant the disc.
Yep.
I'm at 17.
Yep.
Zoopaloop, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. It was weird not streaming last week. Not gonna lie. I'll attack for 1.
Yep.
Put you at 18. I'm gonna take a point down to 16, and I'm gonna time walk.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 1.
Yep.
Put you at
17.
17. I will play a Caracas. I will go down to 15 for a Serendip.
Okay.
And you can go.
Untap. Draw. All right, I'll hit me again.
Okay, you get a Sarah and a Swords.
Okay. And I'll play a Chaos Orb,
Sure.
and I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. I take a point. I'm at 14. I'll draw a card. Attack for 4 in the air.
Yep, I go 13.
And I'll play a Savannah Lions.
All right.
And you can go. 0 cards.
And tap. Draw. All right, I'll play a disc.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. I'm at 13. Draw. Attack with everything.
Yep. No response.
So 3, 5, 6.
Yep, I get a 7.
And you can go.
All right, I'll untap. Draw. Play a mountain.
Yep.
All right, I'll activate the orb. I'll target the City of Brass.
Okay.
Use the Drudge Skeleton.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Then yeah, then I'll pop the disc and regenerate my skeleton.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Draw. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. All right, I'll swing at the skeleton.
12.
Play a mountain and wheel.
Okay. You get a Mox and an island.
Yep. All right, then I'll him.
Seven cards. 1, 7.
Let's go 6 and 7.
Divine Offering, Ancestral Recall.
Yep. Okay, I'll pass.
Draw. Tundra.
Alright.
Soul Ring. Cards in hand.
I've got 6.
Serendip. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Play a factory.
Yep.
All right, then I'll chain the Serendib,
Okay.
and then I'll Serendib.
Okay.
Then I'll swing with the Drudge Skeleton.
I'm at 11.
And then I'll play a Rook Egg
Okay.
and pass.
Cards in hand.
3.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Serendip.
Yep.
Chaos Orb.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. All right, I'll activate the factory and I'll swing with the skeleton in the factory.
I'll block the factory.
All right. And then I'll bolt the Serendib.
Okay. I'll take 1. I'm at 10.
Then, let's see. Then I'll play a swamp and I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Plains. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Hammerheim.
Yep.
I'll swing with the skeleton.
I'm at 9.
Pass.
Draw. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. I'll swing with the skeleton.
I'm at 8.
Play another rook egg.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw. Sarah Angel.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. I will chain one of my rook eggs.
Okay.
Then I'll pay 2 to chain the other one.
Okay.
And then I'll pay 2 more to chain you.
I'm at 5.
So I get tokens. Those.
So you're ending the turn? Can you use
Yep.
something that's not the sleeves that are the same color of your deck, please?
I can use these.
That's fine.
I don't have anything that's. I haven't gotten any token cards yet. I just picked up these rook eggs.
That's fine. It's just I don't want them accidentally getting mixed in.
Yep. So I got those. Yep, and I'm in my turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Psyblast one of the tokens.
Okay.
I'll take 2. I'm at 3. Attack with the Sarah Angel.
I'll block with the other token.
Okay. And you can go.
Untap. Draw. I'll swing with the skeleton.
I'm at 2.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Tundra. Juggernaut.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. And pass.
End step. Activate my Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Do you have any response?
Let's see. Do I need to regenerate? No, it's not destroyed yet. So, nope, no
Right,
response.
right. But the destroy is part of the resolution of the ability. So if you don't regenerate now, and I hit the Drudge Skeleton, then
Okay.
the Drudge Skeleton goes away.
Okay, then I'll regenerate him.
Okay. So I'm going to use my Juggernaut to act as your Drudge Skeleton anyway.
Yep.
It's not tapped unless it actually regenerates. So
Oh, okay.
now it regenerates. Yeah.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 5.
Yep. No response. I go to 2.
I'm gonna Brain Geyser myself for 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I will play a Savannah Lions
Mm-hmm.
and an island. And I will say go.
Tap. Draw. All right, another Drudge Skeleton.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Attack with a Juggernaut.
Okay, I'll block with one of the skeletons and regenerate him.
Okay. Zephyr Falcon.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. And pass.
Untap. Draw. Attack with the Zephyr Falcon and the Juggernaut.
All right, I'll block the Juggernaut with one of the skeletons and regenerate him.
Okay. Take
And
one.
go to 1.
Go ahead.
All right, let's see. Nope, not good enough. All right, good game.
Whew. Wow, that was close.
Yeah. Oh no, where? Oh, the next card was a fireball.
I had a counterspell in my hand, so
Okay.
I just had one scary turn after that brain geyser.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good one. When that hymn got the balance and the divine offering, I was thinking that I was in lots of trouble.
Well, you kept being able to put out some pretty big creatures that are
Yeah.
tough for me to take care of.
So my last round opponent had tabernacles and mazes and icy manipulators, and the win con was with psychic venoms and mana barbs, and then some direct damage and mana shorts, which was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I was can't be upset to lose into that. He had the maze really early, all 3 games, which sucked, but that's all right.
Do a quick pile, make sure of.
Okay.
Oh, make sure. Let's see. I can count here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. A lot of decisions to make there.
Mm-hmm. Sorry I joined late and didn't get opponent's name, but good defending for most of the game besides having only a drudge skeleton. Yeah, definitely so. His name is Steven. I didn't put his name up on the screen, so yeah. Twitch chat is complimenting you on your deck and your play.
Thank you. Yeah, the new cards are the drudge skeletons and the rook eggs. So
Yeah.
got the 4th rook egg in the mail today. So wanted to play.
Nice. All right.
Yep.
Put 2 on top of 1, both on top of 3, please.
Yep. You can do the same.
2 on top of 1, both on top of 3.
And I will be on the play.
Sounds good.
All right. Good luck.
You too.
All right. I'll keep.
I will keep as well.
All right. I'll play a factory and pass.
Yep. Planes. Go ahead.
Badlands. Skeleton.
Sure.
Pass.
Draw. Island. Zephyr Falcon. Go ahead.
Mountain. I'll activate the factory and I'll swing for 3.
I'll take it.
All right.
17.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Planes. Attack for 1.
Yep, 19.
Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mountain. I'll swing with the skeleton.
I'll take it. 16.
Orb.
I have a response.
Okay.
I'm going to activate my orb in response.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Zephyr Falcon as your factory.
Okay.
Hit. Your orb can resolve.
Okay.
All set?
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 1.
Yep. 18.
City Brass. Cards in hand.
I've got 4.
Okay. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Swamp. Swing with the skeleton.
I'm going to swords it.
Okay.
So you gain 1. Put you at 19.
Then I'll play a troll.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Cards.
I've got 3.
Attack for 1 in the air.
Yep. Got 18.
And cast a Thunder Spirit.
Ooh, nice.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll. So the Thunder Spirit's 2/2
First strike. 2/2 flying and first strike.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate the orb on it.
Okay.
Use the troll. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Now move to my turn. Untap. Draw. Swamp. I'll swing with the sedge troll.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
3.
I'll block.
Alright. Then I'll cast the disc.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
And you've got 2 cards.
Yes.
Untap. Draw. Tundra. Balance.
All right.
I'll discard a City of Brass.
All right. Troll goes away. We are even on lands.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can go.
I'll untap. Draw. We'll play a maze.
Okay.
Then a rook egg.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll take a point to cast a Sarah.
Okay.
I'm at 15. I will pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll cast another rook egg.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. I will pass.
And I'll untap. Draw. I'll cast the troll.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Draw. Attack with a Sarah.
I'll mazer.
Okay. Pass.
All right, end of your turn. I'm going to blow the disc.
Okay, so you're doing that during the end step? Yep, that's
Yep.
fine. Okay.
I'll regenerate my troll,
Yep.
and I'll bring in...
You'll get 2 rucks at the end of your turn because they come back
End of my
at end of turn. Like you get the ruck tokens at end of turn since you played the disc during my end step, and I asked and
Okay.
clarified. The
Okay.
delayed trigger doesn't happen until your end step.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Tap. Draw. I'll swing with the troll.
I will take 3. I'm at 12.
And I'll play another rook egg.
Okay.
And then I will pass. So now they come in.
On your end step,
Nope.
on your end step, they come in.
So I needed to do that, what, during your, like, second main?
Yeah, if you would have done it during my second main phase, then that would have mean that I still get to play stuff. So I could have played
okay.
another creature or something along those lines. What your best bet would have been is because I attacked, you should have done it during combat.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't know if you were going to play something else. But yeah, like I said, well, first time playing rook egg, so learning them all.
Nope, it's all good.
Cool. So I got my 2 tokens, and
You passed.
I passed.
I already drew a card. I'm gonna blue elemental blast one of the tokens.
Okay, are they red?
Yes.
Are they red tokens?
Yes, they are.
Yep, they are.
I don't think I'm gonna last very long, but I'm gonna cast a karma. I'm gonna take a point.
Okay.
I'm at 11, and you can go.
Let's see. Yep. Okay. So I'll untap.
Take 3.
I take 3. I go to 15.
Yeah.
Draw. I'll swing with the troll and my
I'm
token.
at 4.
And then I'll cast Will o' the Wisp and pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Savannah Lions.
Okay.
Serendip of Freed. Go ahead.
All right.
Upkeep, you
Untap.
take 3. Puts you at 12.
Yep, you got 12. Draw. So you're at 4, right?
Correct.
And you're mostly tapped. See, you got a Savannah, and then what else? Oh, that's the Karma. Okay. All right, I'm gonna tutor.
Okay.
You want to cut?
No.
I'm gonna red blast the Serendib.
Oh. I figured you would have gone for a bolt and just passed. I'm going to take a point for a blue. I'm going to sleight of mind your red blast so they can only counter black spells
Okay.
or destroy black permanents.
Yep. But you're at 3.
I'm at 3.
Yep. And now I can bolt you.
Oh, yeah. You didn't have to sandbag the bolt. All you had to do, well, I mean, you should have bolted me and then I die on my upkeep.
Well, I didn't know you could have. I didn't know if you had a blue blast.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Or a counter, or yeah. I guess. Well, I guess you only have the one. Hold on. Let me see. I think I got some cards with some other color sleeves. Let me see. I'm gonna grab some. No, I switched everything to black, so I'm just going to use these cases. I'll put the... So I can remember if it's tapped or not.
Okay.
Yeah, so if... Yeah. I don't know what their correct play was there.
Yeah, so if you bolt me, if it resolves, then I die on my upkeep.
Right.
You know, and you don't even have to attack. I mean, I guess I could technically have a Swords of Plowshares, but I mean, if I had a Swords of Plowshares, obviously I would have been getting rid of, you know, one of your creatures that was killing me, as opposed to, you know, swordsing my own guy.
Yeah, I feel like this deck can be kind of hard to play sometimes. I don't quite know all of the optimal things to do with, like, when to blow stuff, when to, you know...
I don't know. You had... See, I had that Karma in my hand for, like, several turns, but
Yeah.
I couldn't cast it because, like, you had the Chaos Orb, so I wanted to make sure that you did something with the Chaos Orb, but I I got behind. I got way behind, and there was nothing I could do. And then you had the disc, so played the Sarah, but which wasn't great, obviously. But that's all that I had. But I mean, maybe I should have played the Karma to have you blow the disc earlier, and then I could have had the Sarah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you still had the Rook eggs, which who knows what you could have done. You could have done the trick that you did the previous game with the chain lightnings, and go chain, chain, chain.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I said this deck isn't always the easiest to play.
Mm-hmm.
What to do, but
You put 3 on top of 1 and both on top of 2,
okay, you do the same.
and I will play first.
All right, good luck in game 3.
Yes, you as well. I will keep.
I will also keep.
Caracas, Savannah Alliance. Go ahead.
Draw. Mountain, pass.
Untap. Draw. City of Brass. Attack for 2.
All right, I'll bolt the line.
Sure. Soul Ring. Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Mountain, and pass.
Untap. Draw. Savannah Alliance. Go ahead.
Draw. Mountain. Troll.
Sure.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Talaria.
Yep.
Psyblast on the troll.
Yep.
I take 2. I'm at 18. Attack you for 2.
Yep.
Put
I'm
you
at 18.
And then I'm going to take a point and cast a Zephyr Falcon.
Okay.
I'm at 17. Go ahead. 1 card in hand.
Tap. Draw. All right, I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 3.
Yep, go to 15.
Island. I'll take a point. Cast a Sarah Angel.
Yep.
So I'm at 16. And you can go.
Draw. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna chain the line,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. 5 in the air.
Yep, I go to 10.
One card. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Soul Ring.
Yep.
Disc,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
End step. Activate the Chaos Orb.
Yep.
We'll use my Sarah as your disc.
Mm-hmm.
Hit.
Yep.
Draw. 5.
Yep, go to 5.
Go ahead. No black mana for you, man. Holy cow.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna fireball the Sarah,
Resolves.
and I'll pass.
Draw. Attack for 1.
Yep, I got a 4.
Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Rook egg. And pass.
End step, I'm going to swords the rook egg.
Alright.
Untap. Draw. Disenchant your soul ring.
Yep.
Attack for 1.
Get a 3.
Go ahead.
Mountain. Rook egg.
Okay.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 1.
Yep, get a 2.
Tundra. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Badlands.
Okay.
Probably gonna be too late. Well, I got another rook egg.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Draw. Attack for 1.
Yep, go to 1.
Karma for the win.
Yep. Yeah, I was not getting any black mana. Oh, there's the. Yeah, so that was just some bad draws.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised you kept that, man.
Well, I had 3 mountains and I didn't have anything. You know, it was all rook eggs and stuff, so I didn't have any black cards in my hand. So I was like, I have some stuff to play.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But yeah, so there's not too many black cards in this deck.
Yeah, but I mean, hymns are double black, so that means that every
Yep.
single hymn that you drew was dead.
Yep.
Until you came up with an answer.
Yep. Well, those good games.
Yeah. Thank you for the games, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. I'll see you later. Good
All right,
luck
take
tonight.
care. Bye.
Yep.
Well, we got there. So we are the 1-1. So let's take a look at today's deck, shall we? So this is what we got going on. We're playing blue-white aggro, and I am currently 1-1. Dropped that heartbreaker in round number 1, but we were able to get there. It was a pretty close match for round number 2, but Karma dealing 1 point at the end there for the win, and sometimes that's what you need to do, is just chip away and deal the chip damage when you can, and that's what I was able to do, and I was able to pull out a victory because of it. So definitely pretty decent. The 1 karma in my sideboard came up in 2 of the sideboarded games, which was nice. So we'll hope that we can continue our winning ways, but hoping that at 2-1, that means that we become a noble challenger. So we're hoping for that moniker today. The slights, I brought in the slights, and the sleight of mine wasn't because I was hoping to slight a blast of any sort. It was because I was expecting gloom. So a lot of times the red-black Troll Disco decks will bring in a gloom, so that was what the sleight of mine was for. It did not come to fruition, so we did use the sleight of mine, and I did end up taking them back out for game number 3. It worked, and we did what we had to do. So I appreciate everybody who is here. You are watching me on my regularly scheduled stream. That is where I play 3 rounds of old school Magic each and every Tuesday night. That's part of the Northern Paladin's Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So we have been having some fun. We've been doing this for about a year now. Seems like doesn't seem like it's been that long, but we have definitely been playing on Tuesday nights almost every Tuesday for a year. Last last Tuesday was the first Tuesday that I've taken off in a little while. So, I also stream X Point Old School on Sundays at 1. And what that is, X Point Old School is a modification to the Atlantic Old School rules, where all of the restricted cards and a few of the unrestricted cards are given a point value. Bruins, thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate it. Some of the unrestricted cards and all of the restricted cards have some sort of point value. It's called X Point Old School because X is a variable. It could change from month to month. It is currently at 7 points, and you can see right now that we have the points list up on your screen. And this Sunday we will be streaming. I believe we're going to be streaming the finals from the league. So that definitely that should be fun. Should be a good match. We had some pretty good matchups on the stream so far when it comes to the X Point Old School. So I'm definitely looking forward to more of that. And then coming soon, I've already streamed it once. I'm going to be streaming some more of Final Fantasy Randomizer. So what you see on your screen is gameplay footage of me playing the original Final Fantasy, but in a randomized fashion. So all of the key items are shuffled around and they're in different places. It is part speedrun and part randomizer. They do races, hence you see the timer on the screen. So I'm definitely going to be streaming some more of that coming soon. I had a lot of fun when I did that before, and I'm hoping to do some more of that sometime in the near future. So with that, I'm going to take a quick break. Appreciate everybody who is here, so please stick around through the break. Don't touch that dial. I'll be back with one more round of Old School Magic, so stick around. I'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. I appreciate you sticking around through the break. There's still one more match that is in time, so we should be getting started here pretty quickly. I do appreciate you being here today. So let's again take a look at the deck that I am playing. This is my blue-white aggro deck, and you'll see that it is 20 creatures, 20 spells, and 20 lands. Harkening back to days of yore, back when people thought that this was the best way to build a deck. So I figured, since it was my triumphant return to the stream after having some time off, I would go back to my roots. I haven't played a deck like this in quite some time, a few months, so I decided that this was what I was going to put together. And so far we are 1-1. And then we'll take a look at the sideboard here. Sleight of Mind did come in because I was expecting a Gloom, didn't see a Gloom, so it did end up getting sideboarded out for game number 3. So I've got 2 Swords of Plowshares in the main, 2 in the side, 2 counterspells in the main, and 2 in the side. Right? No, what did I do? No, I think I got 1 counterspell in the main. Yeah, sorry, 1 counterspell and 1 mana drain in the main, and then 2 more counterspells on the side. 3 blue elemental blasts. That 1 random karma was pretty good for me. 2 control magics, a dust to dust, an Armageddon to complement the other Armageddon that is in the main deck. I have not yet cast an Armageddon today. Maybe we will be able to cast one, and we will see if we can play an Armageddon and have it stick, have it actually do something in round number 3. Who knows? You never know. You know, you play the games. You don't know which cards you're going to draw normally, and you know, you're at the mercy of variance. So, it is what it is. My regularly scheduled stream, you are watching it. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet with the Northern Paladins. So, if you want some more information regarding the Northern Paladins or Paladin Magic that we play on Tuesdays, the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, or even the Alpha 40 or A40 Plus leagues, you can go over to northernpaladins.com. I'm throwing the link up in the chat right now. And so the general gist of Paladin Magic is that you take the Eternal Central rules, you subtract Mind Twist, Library of Alexandria, and Strip Mine, and then we restrict Factory, Shop, Tabernacle, and Maze. And those that's how we arrived at what we play on Tuesday nights in the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. Coming up on June 5th, the Paladins are going to be playing a special event, and you'll be able to use 2 Chaos Orbs, which is pretty nifty. And then there's something else coming in down the pipeline for the end of July as well, a special modification to the rules, which is pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited for that. June 5th is my wedding anniversary. I do not want to get a divorce, so no, I will not be playing and streaming. So, you know, that's a thing. So, let us see against whom I am playing. James Cousins. We will welcome our friend James back to the stream. Maybe. There we go. I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent. I'm glad to be back on the stream.
Yeah. So are you 1-1?
I am 2-0.
You are 2-0. So I have the opportunity to play Spoiler.
Yeah.
So for those who are not aware, when James plays, yes, he does have his deck in top loaders. And so he has got a rather large deck. You know what they say about people with large decks? They have large deck boxes.
Yeah, that's right. You're embarrassing me.
Yep. So let's just adjusting the screen for the stream. It is a very nice Library of Alexandria playmat there. I also have one of those. And I almost played it today, but I decided not to. I went with this doppelganger because I have not played this playmat in a little while.
Yeah, it's a pretty one. I like it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. There's a bunch of knockoffs out there, and the easy way to tell the knockoffs is right here. Quentin Hoover's signature on many of the knockoffs is on the other side because it's actually a mirror image. So while it's difficult to tell by the art, that's the surefire way is to look at Quentin Hoover's signature. May he rest in peace. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us. But this is a pretty sweet playmat that I was able to pick up, and I am happy to play it. The reason I chose the Doppelganger playmat today is actually a friend of mine contacted me, and he said that his kids wrote all over his Doppelganger playmat, and that means that he won't be using that when he does webcam games. He's getting a webcam this weekend, and is going to finally dip his toes into webcam magic. So.
Well, it's a great format. You just got to have the right guys to play against.
Yeah.
And, the Paladins are that. Whatever you like, Rich, you call it.
2 on top of 1, both on top of 3.
Okay. 2, 1.
Same thing?
3. Yep, go right ahead.
Okay. And do you want to call even or odd?
Odd, please.
It is even. It is a 6.
Okay.
So I will be on the play. Best of luck, sir.
Yep, good luck.
I will keep.
Yep, I will keep as well.
Okay. Sylvanite Temple. Go ahead.
Alright. Draw.
That's the blue one.
Yep. I will go...
Ooh,
Powerful.
Tron.
And, yeah, well, this format, without the strip mines, Chaos Orb.
Sure.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Tundra. I'm going to Divine Offering the Chaos Orb. I'm at 22. Go ahead.
Yep. Tap. Draw. This is the only proxy in this deck, Rich, and I apologize for it. It's a Candelabra.
Okay, no need to apologize. I am a staunch supporter of proxies. So.
Yeah, I have one real one, and I was, I want to see how this deck plays before I invest in number 2.
Candelabra has jumped up in value too. So I was glad to get mine last year. I paid $340, $400, and $420 for my 3 candelabras. So.
Yeah, and you can't touch them for a decent one for $1,000.
Yeah, they're like $1,000 now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. Yep.
You're all set?
Yep. Pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Candelabra seems pretty good in a Tron deck. Not gonna lie.
I hope our games go a little bit longer so you can see there's some great functionality to this deck. It's a tempo deck though in this format. There's like I don't have expedition maps. To force out.
Yeah. That's the problem with Tron. You don't have the cool ways to cheat Tron into play on turn 3 like you do in Modern.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So tap the temple, play a Soul Ring, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Yeah, I mean, all I've really got as an availability Underground Sea is to play Demonic Tutor.
Yeah.
And that really just doesn't, that's one-off. It can help. In fact, the last game I tutored for my workshop. So that, because it was like, well, what do I tutor for? Because I couldn't make Tron, so.
Well, I mean, Workshop is kind of like a Lotus every turn, so.
Right, yeah. In this deck it is, yeah. I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I will play a Plains. And I will play a Juggernaut.
Oi. Okay.
And you can go.
Alright. Tower. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. For a rocket launcher.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 5.
I will take it.
Put you at 15.
Okay.
I will play another Juggernaut.
Oh lordy.
And you can go.
Alright. Tap. Wrong. Okay, so a Lotus.
Seems good.
I'll crack it for 3 blue.
Alright.
3 more for a trike.
Okay.
And then 2 for a copy artifact on the trike.
That, no, you're casting the copy art. Hold on, you're casting the copy artifact.
Yep.
Hang on. I have a response.
Okay,
I'm going to
you're
cast Swords of Plowshares on your trike.
Okay, I will shoot you for 3 in response.
Shoot me for 3.
Yes.
I'm at 19.
All right, and then I'll choose a new target for the copy.
So the trike is going to get exiled, and you're going to gain 1. Put you at 16.
Yep.
So you got to take it out of your graveyard.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Yep. And I will copy artifact targeting the Mox Jet.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Attack for 10.
Yeah, this is going to end quickly.
I'm surprised you didn't copy one of my Juggernauts.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You finished, or are you going to...
Sarah Angel.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, so... Untap. Draw. Yep, that's game.
Alrighty.
That was quick and dirty.
Mm-hmm. I sat there and I was considering playing the Juggernaut a turn earlier by sacrificing that temple, but I decided not to because that just seemed like the wrong play. And based on what I drew, it would have been the wrong play.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. That is going to come out as useless.
See what we can do. Appreciate everybody who is hanging out in the stream tonight. Especially everybody who has been welcoming me back. I missed it last week. The first time in a year that I haven't streamed on a Tuesday night. So it was definitely weird. But I am here. I am back, and we are going to be playing on Tuesday nights for the foreseeable future. So I appreciate you all joining me again tonight.
Yeah, whatever you'd like, Rich.
All right, I'll put 2 on top of 1 and both on top of 3.
2, top of 1, top of 3.
All right, so I assume you're playing first?
Yep.
Good luck, sir.
see if we can't make a little bit of a better showing here. All right, I will keep.
I'll keep.
So I will go mine.
Yep.
I will drop cards, pearl, and I'll play a candelabra,
Okay.
and I will pass the turn.
I will draw. I will play the temple, and I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play an underground sea.
Yep.
I will tap the mine for a soul ring,
Okay.
and I will go 1 and 2. We'll play a time walk.
Okay. Seems good.
All right. So I'll proceed to the time walk turn. Organize board, untap, draw. I will play Urza's Power Plant.
Okay. 2/3 of the way there.
I'm sorry?
2/3 of the way there.
Yeah. And I gotta pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Plains. Soul Ring. Serendip.
Whew. Spicy.
And you can go.
On your end step, I will Ancestral Recall.
Seems fair.
1, 2, 3. I will untap.
Is that your Discord going nuts over there?
Yeah, sorry, let me mute this. Alright. Sorry about that. I am back. Alright. We'll play blue and 2 to cast recall.
Okay.
For 1.
Yep.
I'm gonna dump an Urza's Mine, and I'm gonna pick up the recall.
That seems like a good card to pick up.
Yep, and I will.
So
draw.
the recall gets exiled.
Yep, and I will. Sorry. And I will play the recall again.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ancestral drawing you 3 cards. What's that bring you up to now?
I'm at 4.
4 cards.
Yep, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep
A lot
I
of
take.
fireworks, not a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Upkeep I'm at 19.
Okay,
I will draw. Attack for 3.
I'm down to 17.
I'm going to play a Caracas.
Nice.
I'm going to Time Walk.
Seems good.
Untap. Upkeep I take a point. I'm at 18.
Yep.
Draw. City of Brass. Attack for 3.
All right, I'm at 14.
14.
Yep.
Pay 4. Bring out a Juggernaut.
Oy vey.
And you can go. Wish I would have had that before I cast a Time Walk.
Yeah, really. Okay, so draw. I will play a tower that makes Tron.
Okay.
We'll pay 2 to cast Relic Barrier.
Okay, that's pretty good against my Juggernaut.
Yep. And then we'll go 3 and a black for the Abyss.
Yep.
And I will pass the turn.
Cards in your hand?
2.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. I take a point and sacrifice this. I'm at 17.
And on your upkeep, I will tap the Juggernaut.
Sure. And I will draw for turn. Dust to dust, targeting your relic barrier and your candelabra.
Okay.
And they are both exiled. And Ruins of Trocaire. 2 cards. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Lots of land. I'll play a workshop.
Yeah?
3, 4, 5 for a Clockwork Avian.
Sure.
I'm gonna float 2 for the Soul Ring,
Mm-hmm.
and I will pay. So that's 2, 4. Yep. I'll pay 2 blue to cast Transmute Artifact targeting Soul Ring.
Well, I have a response.
Okay.
I'm going to take a point to sword your Clockwork Avian. So I go down to 16 and you go up to 18.
Okay.
Okay, so that's exiled.
Yep.
You've got 2 colorless in your mana pool.
Yep.
Yep.
And Soul Ring goes to the graveyard. Play a Trike.
Yep.
And then I have to pay the balance, which is 4. Tap those 2 to pay that 4.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Attack with the Juggernaut.
I will block with the Trike.
Okay.
So they both die unless you have effects.
No, I got nothing. So you're going to trade?
Okay. Yep.
And you have no cards?
Empty hands.
I'm going to cast a Zephyr Falcon.
That's 1/1 flyer.
1/1 flying with vigilance. And you can go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Chaos Orb.
Sure.
And I will pass the turn.
End step, I'm going to disenchant the Abyss.
That's a good move.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Attack for 1.
I will take it. I'm at 17.
Go ahead.
Alright. Draw. Oh, this is weird. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We will hard cast Colossus of Sardia.
That is a Colossus of Sardia. That is pretty awesome. Not going to lie.
Yeah, I will pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Attack for 1.
I will take it. I'm at 16.
to...
Just don't disenchant it, because I'll feel like an idiot.
Mhm. I'm going to cast a Thunder Spirit, and I'm going to say go.
Untap. Draw. Three and 3 for a trike.
You have drawn all gas. Holy cow. Yep.
That's just the deck is just full of creatures and copy artifacts.
Yeah, but I mean, there's lands in there too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, so I will swing with 9/9 trample.
Sure. I'm at 7.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Attack for 3 in the air.
In response to declare attackers, I'm going to activate Chaos Orb, targeting the. That's a. Is that a spirit?
Thunder Spirit. 2/2 flying
Thunder.
with first strike. Yep.
All right, we'll use the Colossus as a target.
Okay. Thunk. Attack for 1 in the air.
I will take it and go to 15.
Okay. And I'm gonna scoop.
Okay. See, the next couple draws another trike.
Yeah, you were just drawing all gas there. Like right after, yeah, it's like you had 0 cards in hand. It's like, okay, maybe I can do something here.
Yeah.
But no.
It's like I had a mana pocket, and then I had a creature pocket. So this deck has a really neat effect that I know you'd appreciate. So because I know you enjoy deck tech, so I opted for Drafna's Restoration in lieu of a Time Twister. Just given that, I don't know, Time Twister always seems, when my opponent plays Time Twister, I seem to benefit from it.
Yeah.
And I always seem to fill my opponent's hand. So I was like, well, Drafna's is like a more specific but less powerful card, so kind of lets me at least control my top decking.
Right. Right.
And the Colossus is a 1/of, so it's like it's like a Su-Chi target, like transmute a Su-Chi, which pays for it basically.
Yeah. You have the mana to untap it, which is pretty brutal too. So.
Well, and then I run a Maze of Ith, so I can use that feature on the maze.
Yeah.
To untap it at the end of the attack phase.
Yep.
Which is kind of brutal too. But what's fun is that this is sort of based loosely off that Machine Gun Robots deck.
Mm-hmm.
You play the Hercules, and in combination with Tron and other lands, you can, you have an opportunity to basically cast a couple trikes, reload your, fire your trikes, and reload them. And if you can't cast all of them, you can at least cast 1 or 2 of them.
Right.
After the recall. Because you're usually scooping up mana rocks at the same time you're scooping up the creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a neat deck. But you saw what it looks like when it just doesn't go right. It kind of just sits there.
I mean, it's definitely dependent on Tron or the shop or whatever. So.
Or just getting enough mana rocks, whatever you'd like.
Twitch chat wants to know: are you double or triple sleeved inside those top loaders?
They're double sleeves, so it's hard inners,
Mm-hmm.
and then I play the Ultra Pros because that's what I played when I was a kid when Blackbacks came out.
Gotcha.
So they probably should play Dragon Sleeves because they're better. But
you can do whatever. You're fine. I'll play first.
All right.
I'll keep.
I will not. Going back. There were some fun cards in that hand, but there were no mana to play them. I mean, I'll just tell you, Rich. It was like the only mana source was a Mox Sapphire. You know, very pretty.
Yeah.
And there was an Ancestral Recall in that hand, but
It's
it was
risky.
like, okay.
It's risky.
Yeah, but it's like,
yeah.
yeah. Do I really want to do that? Like, the whole idea of this Tron is if I don't get at least one piece of Tron in my opening hand, I should mulligan. Do you want me to cut again?
No, you're fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is even worse. I'm gonna mulligan.
Go down to 5?
Yep. Go big or go home.
Mm-hmm.
You might wreck me, Rich.
Could be. Maybe not. Who knows?
Only the shadow knows. Alright.
Who knows? I could go land, Lotus, crack the Lotus, Energy Flux, and then Savannah Lions?
If you do that, I'm gonna scoop, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna sing the praises in the Discord afterwards. Alright, so this one I'm gonna keep.
All right, throwing 2 back.
Alright. These 2 go on the bottom. Alright. Good luck.
Tundra into a Savannah Lions, and you can go.
Okay. Draw. Workshop, and I will pass the turn.
Zoopaloop in chat said that you shuffle better with the top loaders than they do with unsleeved cards.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna make another somewhat crude reference. It's all about the size of your hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Because my hands are small, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'll attack for 2.
All right, I will take it and I will like it.
Okay. That's my line. Go ahead. You're at 18.
All right, so let's see if this is gonna work. Draw. Okay, so I will go power plant,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go Lotus.
Ooh.
So we're gonna go 3 black and 1 for the Abyss.
That results.
And I will pass the turn.
End step, I'll disenchant it.
I saw the 2 white. That's
All right.
awesome, Rich.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 2.
I like that less than the last time.
Mm-hmm. And I will play a City of Brass. I will take 1 and play a Thunder Spirit.
Lovely.
19 to 16. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap.
Yeah.
Draw.
2 years ago when Star City came to Syracuse, I picked up a playset of Thunder Spirits. They had them in their HP box for $80 a piece. When they were, at that point in time, they were like $200. So, like, they had just spiked to like 200. So the fact that I was able to get them for 80, definitely not upset with that.
Yeah, really. That's pretty damn good. We'll go for a Juggernaut.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Cards in your hand?
2.
Draw. Play another Tundra. I'm going to Divine Offering on your Juggernaut.
Lovely.
I will gain 4. I'm at 23. I will attack you for 4.
And I will go to 12.
And you can go.
Alright. Tap. Draw. Underground Sea.
There's 6 mana. Nope.
Clockwork Avian.
Clockwork Avian. Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
All right, untap. Draw. I'm going to take a point for a Juggernaut. So I'm at 22.
Okay.
And you can go.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Play a tower. That's Tron.
Okay.
Actually, no. Wait. I'm not going to play the tower yet. I'm going to go 1 and 1 to cast Copy Artifact on the Avian.
Okay.
And then I will play my tower to make Tron.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn with 1 card in hand.
1 card in hand. Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna Psyblast one of them. We'll go with I'll Psyblast the original.
Okay.
I take 2. I'm at 20. And I will attack with a Juggernaut.
Oh, I'll take it and go to 7.
And I will take a point. I'm at 19, playing another Lions.
Oy vey.
And you can go.
Untap. Draw.
Bruins in chat says, I'm cheering for you, Rich, now in this one, because James whooped me 2 weeks now in a row.
Yeah, I will play a power plant.
Yep.
And we'll go 3 and a tower for a trike.
That's a trike.
And I will pass turn. No cards in hand.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Attack with a Juggernaut.
I will double block the Juggernaut.
Okay. I will assign the Trike as the first blocker and the Avian as the second blocker.
Okay.
Do you have anything you would like to do before damage?
Yes. I am going to remove 3 counters, or 2 counters. I'm going to take 1 and shoot each of your Savannah Lions to kill them.
Okay.
So then I'm going to take 2 is assigned, 2 damage goes to the Trike, which kills it. And then 3 overflows to the...
And I will play another Thunder Spirit, and I will say go.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so you remove 1 counter from the Avian.
Yep, so it's a 3...
3/4.
3/4. Yep, 3/4. All right, draw. So I will... Shiza. So this is where becomes a problem, because I have all these weird lands, so I'm going to have to take a mana burn. I'm going to copy Artifact the Avian.
Okay.
And I'm at 6, and I will pass the turn.
All right, untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Go 3 and 1 for my own Juggernaut.
Sure.
And I will pass the turn.
Draw. Plains. I will take a point. Sarah Angel. I'm at 18.
She's big.
And you can go.
Yep. Untap. Draw. Factory. I will swing with the Juggernaut.
I'll block with the 2 first strikers.
Okay, so they deal
4 damage before anything. Yep.
Yep. Lethal damage, which is great. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
underground sea, and I will pass a turn.
Okay. Draw. Go ahead.
I will pass a turn.
Draw. Go.
Draw. I'll play a Mox Pearl.
Okay.
I will tap it for white.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will play a 2 to cast a Transmute Artifact on it.
Okay.
Alright. We'll...
Colossus. Sure.
Yep. It's the most fun,
Yeah.
right?
So now you need to pay 9 and not use your shop. So you need to pay 8 more, right? Yeah, because you had 1 floating.
Yes. Yep. So we'll go 3, 5, 7, 8.
Yep. Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Draw.
Now you can disenchant it.
No, I mean the play would be to Divine Offering it, right?
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Tundra number 4.
Nice playset.
Serendip.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. I will swing 9/9 trample.
I'll take it. I'm at 9.
And I will pass a turn.
Untap. I'm at 8. Draw. Attack with all the flyers.
All right. The Sarah will go unblocked, and I will assign 1 avian each to each of the spirits.
Sarah's unblocked.
You know,
Each
it's
of
right.
the
Sarah's
spirits.
wait, oh yeah, no. The
I've got a dib also, so.
Oh
you
no,
might
that's
wanna-
I forgot about the dib. Okay, I'm gonna have to assign 1 to block the dib and 1 to block the Sarah, and I have to take the 4 from the spirits. Yeah, I'm sorry, it was sitting off to the side there, and I'm not sure why.
No. So you pointed to the one with 3 counters for the Sarah. I think you want to do it the other way around.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 for the Sarah,
Yeah.
3 for the dib, and then the 2 spirits go unblocked.
Okay. All right. So the one avian goes down to 2 counters but doesn't die because it has
Right.
4 toughness all the time. Yep.
Right, that's right. Yep. So it goes down to
So it brings you down to 2.
yep.
Time walk.
And I die. Good game. Great game.
Whew. Wow. Oh, there was the swords too.
I was gonna top deck into another transmute.
Which you could have gotten anything with the transmute because of.
Yeah, because if I decide not to untap the Colossus, I just go swap it for a Trike or something.
Well, even if you do untap the Colossus, you can. I mean, you can attack with the attack with the Colossus if it was going to win, and then.
If I didn't transmute it into something else like a Trike and shoot you.
Yeah.
For points. Yep.
Yeah. So, wow. Whew.
Great games.
Close.
Those were really good games.
Yeah, I needed that 4th flyer in order to pull that off. I had that time walk for several turns, but it just wasn't going to do me any good. So
that was the moment to play it. I mean, you held it perfectly.
Oh yeah, and I goofed. The dib got blocked by a 3-power avian, so the dib didn't die. So
That's right. Yeah, I was wondering that. I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So we both goofed, but
I was gonna die anyway.
yeah,
With the time walk
'cause
was gonna kill it.
the time
So
walk,
this was-
was there for to help with the win. So we
This
both
was
end
my,
up with 2-1 on the day. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, this was my sideboard against you.
2 copies of the Abyss, 2 relic barriers, and okay. My sideboard against you was.
And this is what I pulled out. I pulled out 3 Suchis, my rocket launcher, and a candelabra.
I brought in an extra swords, an extra counter spell, the dust to dust, and an extra disenchant, and the extra Armageddon.
Oh yeah, Armageddon would be sick.
I did not cast Armageddon all day, and it would have been huge against every opponent. But
Really?
yep. So
Isn't that how it works, man? It's just
yeah.
like you.
I actually sideboarded out balance against you because of the fact that you were able to empty your hand pretty quickly, and I didn't want to get into a situation where balance was basically a dead card in my hand.
Right, yeah, because you wouldn't want to basically mind twist yourself.
Right.
And you were playing enough creatures too that it might not balance creature power, but you might wreck my Tron,
Right.
or damage my ability to generate the kind of mana that I need to generate. So, whew, you got it reported in melee already?
What was that?
Do you have it reported in melee, or do you want me to do it?
I will in a moment. Zoopaloop in chat asked, it's like, if you attack with an artifact, can you transmute it afterwards when it's tapped? And then attack with the artifact you brought in. I mean, you don't get 2 attack phases, but you can transmute a tapped artifact. It doesn't matter. I brought up the Oracle text for transmute. The sacrifice isn't an additional cost. It's just the first line of text. So if it's countered, you don't have to worry about your opponent. You don't get 2 for 1 on it. But you can sacrifice any artifact. It doesn't matter. But only if you sacrifice an artifact do you get to search your library.
Right, which is why I was able,
pay the difference.
Right, and that's why I was able to use it on the Soul Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Tap the Soul Ring to float 2 colorless mana.
Yeah.
Then I get the 2 colorless mana casting cost from the Soul Ring.
Yep.
So I've got
Pay
4 mana available.
Yeah,
to pay
it's like if you have a Su-Chi, you can't transmute a Su-Chi and then use that 4 mana for your Colossus, because you get the mana after the transmute actually resolves. So because it's a triggered ability when the Su-Chi dies. So
when it enters the graveyard, yeah.
Yeah, but it triggers while the spell is resolving, so you have to finish resolving the entire spell first. So like you can't transmute a Su-Chi into a Colossus and only pay 1 additional mana, because you don't have that 4 Su-Chi mana until after you've paid for your Colossus. So
right. It was a shame though. The tech in this deck that's most interesting is the Hurkyl's Recall effect.
Yeah. Because
you can tap out your mana rocks, swing with your attackers, shoot with your trikes, Hurkyl's Recall yourself, and then recast everything. So you can create an untapped board state, almost like it's like a mini time walk.
Right.
Almost.
Right.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool. But when you've got 2 Thunder Spirits and a Serra Angel and a Serendib Efreet, that's why I figured pick the Colossus. It's fun. It makes the game amusing.
Yeah.
Maybe you win, maybe you don't. But either way,
the last time I played Reanimator, I had a Colossus in there just for grins, because
that's awesome.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And then if I play Eureka again at some point in time, I'll probably throw Colossus in there as well, because again, it's a fun card, and that's part of old school, is playing with the fun cards. It isn't always about putting the best deck together and winning. Sometimes it's about playing with those fun interactions from back in the day that just make you feel like a kid again. So.
Right, because Copy Artifact is a broken old school card, right? Transmute Artifact is basically like an artifact tutor.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of fun in this deck, and it's Colossus was the biggest old school creature they ever printed, right?
Right.
There's nothing Nothing beats it. Not even Lord of the Pit.
What's Leviathan? Well, Leviathan's bigger, but
Oh yeah, yeah. It's 10-10, but Leviathan's terrible.
yeah, Leviathan's terrible. I mean, at least with Colossus, you have a way to untap it and do stuff. Where Leviathan, you got to sacrifice a whole bunch of stuff and do other things.
Yeah.
Joe Freshwater actually had a deck with Leviathan, and what he would do is he would use Sword of the Ages to throw it at people. So, it's like you can't be upset when somebody throws a Leviathan at you with a Sword of the Ages, because that is just
amazing.
Awesome.
That's the way Joe likes to play Magic. It's just fun. Yeah. So and that's what Paladin Magic is about. It's just,
definitely so. Like when I used to play Modern, I would play, more cutthroat decks and whatnot. Try to play competitive and whatever. And then now that I'm playing Old School, there are times where I feel like playing something that's a little bit more aggressive or more competitive, and there are other times where I just want to have fun. The most fun deck that I ever played went 0-3, and that was with my wall deck. So
I remember watching the stream on the wall deck.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that, and it's really funny. The nostalgia for playing is that I built a couple decks. Like I built Beast Control, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I built this Tron deck, which I'm still kind of tweaking to see if I can make it, like more viable.
Yeah.
But the deck that I'm sort of missing right now is that 4-color control deck that I think you and I played with early the first time we played, because that is what I played when I was little.
Yeah.
I played 4-color control, and there's just something that I don't know what it is. It's like my love of the counterspell, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, that's why I had to play Counterspells today too, because Counterspell is such a good card. It's getting reprinted in Modern Masters 2 and is going to be Modern legal, which is rather interesting. So
yeah, that's bad for all of us old school people, because that means that all of our versions of Counterspell just doubled in price, right?
Yeah, yeah,
so.
Yeah, definitely so. Yeah, I've got an extra International Edition Counterspell. I'm not heartbroken. I'm not heartbroken over that's going to go up in price. So
yeah. My play set. I have a beta play set and an unlimited play set, and I was thinking that maybe it's time to unload the unlimited ones.
Maybe.
Because it's like the prices. People who can't afford the beta are gonna want the unlimited.
Yeah, it's like I've got 4 in black borders. I picked these up like stupid cheap in an auction. And they're all signed by Mark Poole.
They're beautiful. And I mean, on the stream, I know that it's a counterspell.
Yeah.
I can't tell that it's foreign, but I can tell it's a counterspell because that art is unmistakable.
And it is pretty cool. I used to have gold bordered, the World Championship ones. I had 3 of them, but which meant I didn't have a play set. And, I've wanted original black bordered counterspells for a very, very long time. It was something that lied dormant inside me for quite some time and never had them. So I figured that I'd get rid of those gold bordered ones and I would get the black bordered ones. It's aesthetically, I like the black borders. There's nothing wrong with white bordered cards, everybody. Trust me. I don't have any problem with white bordered cards. I own some white bordered cards, and some of my some cards I feel look better in white bordered. But I like the aesthetic of black bordered cards. That's why I wanted the black bordered counterspells.
It's like you can't diss white bordered cards, right?
Right.
Right.
It's and one thing too is with my my Chaos Orb. When I got into old school Magic, I got my first Chaos Orb ever, and I got it unlimited, and I insisted that I wanted unlimited or something that was from a base set, a core set, not collector's edition. Even I love collector's edition cards, but I wanted one that saw play, that saw battle, and whatnot.
Yep.
And then I had the opportunity to make a trade. To get rid of my unlimited one and some other things and some money to get my beta one, and I seized that opportunity by I sold some stuff and built up enough money and made the deal, and now this thing's worth 3 times as much as it was.
Yeah, and
So-
I haven't seen you miss a flip.
I don't practice them. I'm not gonna lie,
Okay.
but sometimes it's easier once you get the technique down. One
Yeah.
thing also too is that what people don't realize is that the more that they watch my stream, if they subscribe or if they join my Discord, they get
Round timer ended.
a guaranteed increase of 5% for all of their orb flips. And since it's my stream and it's my Discord, that equates to a lot of increases in accuracy on orb flips. So
Yeah, see, these are why I play with the hard top loader,
yeah,
because it's just like, this is my Lotus. The Moxes are from when I was little.
hmm
The Moxes I've had for 20 years.
so, yeah, I didn't own them back then. Now, like, there was a point in time where I owned a Sapphire, I owned an Ancestral Recall, but that was not for very long.
Yeah,
And that was like in 1997, 1998.
yeah,
That's when I first got my very first dual land. But I did eventually get rid of those because I wasn't going to play Type 1. And then I started playing 1.5 at the time where it was Type 1 and Type 1.5 and Type 2 or whatever. So that's how I ended up getting a bunch of cards to play 1.5, which eventually became Legacy. So
Well, and Chaos Orb was always banned. That was the interesting part. And as I recall, and alpha cards weren't tournament legal.
right.
So like, I remember playing at my LGS, and like, no one had a Chaos Orb. They were worth Bubkiss because nobody could play with them.
Mhm.
Nobody wanted the alpha cards because you couldn't play with them.
Yeah.
And like, we didn't play like tournaments, at your LGS really.
Right.
You casually play a lot. But still, everyone built decks because it was like, well, there's rules to this game, so we're going to do
Mm-hmm.
casual play. And so I remember people being like, oh, I got to get rid of all this alpha crap.
Yeah.
Because the beta cards were worth 3 times the alpha cards, and unlimited was still worth more than alpha, and revised was the same.
I was saying earlier that I remember at the pre-release for the set Exodus that somebody had a really minty alpha pearl that they wanted to get rid of for $50, and nobody would touch it. So because you couldn't play alpha cards unless you played an all alpha deck. So they weren't tournament legal, and nobody wanted it. Like, none of the dealers, and technically it had a book value higher than that, but nobody wanted to touch it.
Right.
And at the time, if I would have had the $50, I probably would have done it. But I found out about it after I had already paid for 3 different pre-release flights. So is what it is. Jupiter Magic, thanks for joining the stream, man. I appreciate it. So James, thank you for the games. I appreciate it as always. Good luck in future Magic games, and I'm sure that we will play some more later on down the road. So take care, man.
All right. Yeah, thank you for having me on the stream.
Yep. All right. Bye. So we got there. We are 2-1, and that gets us in the Hall of Heroes as a worthy challenger. So let's take a look again one last time at the deck that we are playing. This is the blue-white aggro deck. Cards that I didn't see play included the Spirit Links and the Armageddons. And that is unfortunate. I did have the Brain Geyser in my hand in 2 of the games, but it did not seem to matter. I did have to discard the balance, and I did sideboard it out as well. So then out of the sideboard, another Disenchant, 2 copies of Sleight of Mind, 2 more Swords of Plowshares, 3 Blue Blasts, 2 more Counter Spells, 2 Control Magics, a Dust to Dust, a Karma, and an Armageddon. Dust to Dust was pretty decent in the one game where it did get rid of a couple of my opponent's artifacts, but I did end up losing to a Colossus of Sardia, which is definitely a cool thing, a cool card, and I am not upset to lose to that card. I am not upset to lose to that pretty sweet Psychic Venom deck with the Mana Barbs. That was pretty awesome. So With that, I appreciate everybody who is here. Remember, you can join me each and every Tuesday night now for 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So if you want some more information regarding Paladin Magic, the Tuesday Night Gauntlet Alpha 40 or the A40 Plus League, head on over to northernpaladins.com and you can check that out. The link is in the chat as well. I am returning to X Point Old School on Sundays. So this Sunday coming up at 1 p.m. Eastern, we will be playing X Point Old School. I will be having a couple of players play, and it is the end of the league. So I believe we are going to have the finals going on. We're going to solidify that later on this week. So X Point Old School is a variation of the Atlantic Old School Magic, where a bunch of the restricted cards and some of the unrestricted cards have a point value. The reason it's called X Point Old School is because X is a variable. Currently, X is set to 7, so you can have any of those cards in your deck as long as your point total does not add up to more than 7. So, bringing you more X Point Old School here on the stream at 1 p.m. Eastern, at 7 p.m. Central European Summertime on Sunday. And coming soon, I will be playing some more Final Fantasy Randomizer on the stream. Appreciate everybody who joined me the one time that I did play a few weeks back. Looking forward to doing some more. It's Final Fantasy for the original Nintendo. All of the key items are shuffled into different locations, and then it is timed. So it is definitely a good time, and I will be playing some more of that soon. So with that, everybody, I appreciate you all being here. Stick around for the raid. I definitely appreciate it, and so will the other streamer. With that, I hope that you all have a great night, and I will see you next Tuesday.